myself a challenge to use only Indian skincare products for a week, and that too under a budget of 1000 rupees only. Which means no fancy serums, no Korean toners, just affordable Indian skincare that you can find on your local store or on the online platforms. I'm gonna do a day-by-day comparison, how it felt on my skin, any allergic reaction, or the glow up I get after using these products. Let's be honest, skincare has become supremely expensive. Every other influencer talk about those expensive serums, including myself also. I love those expensive serums most of the time. But when I started getting DMs like, can you suggest something that is budget friendly? Now, budget is different for everyone. Something that is in budget for me may be a high-end product for you, and vice versa. But what I actually realized is that some people just want a simple skincare routine with more effective results, and that's what I try to do in this particular video. So the problem here is that I don't know if our Indian brands are able to give us the same exact results as the Korean brands do give. Anyways, I started my challenge, and the first few days honestly were a little rough considering my skin is dry. So I switched to very basic products. The face wash I use is from Lakme. The toner I use the Wish Care Rose Water Toner. Serum I used Plums, and moisturizer I used from Simple. So these are the basic products I use, and my skin missed its usual actives like vitamin C, retinols, AHAs, BHAs. I use all different type of actives on my skin. It felt dry. I honestly had like mini panic moment, like what is happening to my skin, and what if my skin breaks out on camera? So I was honestly overthinking every small texture and bump on my skin. But then I reminded myself like the challenge is all about going back to basics, which shouldn't be that of a concern. And that is the sole reason that kept me going for these 7 long days. So by midweek, I decided to make it work smarter rather than harder. And I simplified my routine to just 3 steps. So I was like, I am just trying to make something that is effective on a budget, so why don't I make it more simpler? That's the reason I simplified my routine with just 3 steps, that is cleanser, toner and moisturizer. Of course in the daytime sunscreen, but in the nighttime I kept it with 3 products only. And the key here is the consistency and the hydration rather than fancy actives in your skincare routine. So by day 5, my skin surprisingly started feeling balanced. The dryness reduced and I noticed a healthy glow on my skin. Now from glow, I don't mean like the glass skin glow that we get from the Korean skincare. It's like more sort of a fresh skin glow, like the fresh glow that you get when you wash your face. Even my mom noticed the same thing in my skin. Like she only said that their skin is finally healing. Because I came here, like in India, I came here directly from Montreal. I was on a work trip and my skin was extremely tanned. And in India, if you have a tanned skin simply means you don't look good. So when finally my tanning was going away, of course I used a lot of masks for that as well. She was like, your skin is finally healing, but the case is that I was just tanned. The reduction in tanning is the healing part. What I majorly noticed is like my pores looked calmer. My skin, it doesn't show that many pores. I have a pretty clear skin and my skin barrier definitely felt more stronger because it get break from all the active that I've been using, all with a product that cost less than the price of an expensive serum. So here's what I've learned. Skincare doesn't have to be expensive. Ever since I've been into this Korean things and those actives and all of that, I just almost forgot about this. So yeah, skincare of course doesn't have to be expensive but effective. So even if you're using like something that is not that expensive, just make sure you're reading your labels correctly, like what it provides for your skin. And honestly, our Indian brands have gems that we often ignore. So brands like Plum Goodness and Minimalist, they do have like a lot of really beautiful product and formulas. I know there are a lot of other brands as well that are doing really good in terms of skincare, but we often ignore those products just because they are not trending or they are not aesthetic enough. Main question is, would I switch completely to budget skincare? Probably not, but I will say like I'm gonna mix like these affordable Indian products with a few targeted products, and it might be the best balance. And let me know if you want me to do a 7-day challenge combining these 2 types of skincares, like the affordable Indian and the high-end expensive Korean skincare. I'll be more than happy to do that video as well because I have to anyways try that on my skin. And sometimes your skin just needs less and your wallet definitely thank you for that. Lastly, if you enjoyed this challenge, just comment below what you want to see next. Maybe Indian hair care under 500 rupees. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the video with your skincare bestie. And I'll see you in my next video. Till then, bye-bye. Bye.